It's grilling season! Can y'all tell how excited I am? Oh my goodness, I'm so amped, you guys, for this video because today I'm gonna show you 5 bomb cookout recipes. These are amazing. They are perfect for any barbecue. Of course, they are all plant-based. Also, I still get a ton of questions about what are my options. A lot of people seem to think that eating a plant-based diet has to be super restrictive. Y'all can get all the dishes, all the flavors that you're used to, and just make it plant-based. So I'm making all of these recipes today in partnership with Primal Kitchen. Thanks to Primal Kitchen for sponsoring this video. I really enjoy Primal Kitchen products, and they use super high quality ingredients. Primal Kitchen's products, like their condiments, dressings, and sauces, are made from avocado oil, a source of heart-healthy, good fat from plant-based oil. They also don't add sugar to their products, so a lot of the times when you get a sauce or a dressing from the grocery store, you look on the back and you just see that it's loaded with added sugar, but Primal Kitchen does not do that, and they don't use artificial sweeteners either. Also, their products are non-dairy, so what they'll do is they'll use things like coconut milk powder or pumpkin seed butter, things like that, to get the creamy texture that we all love. And most importantly, of course, when we're cooking, we want our food to taste good, and when I use the Primal Kitchen products, they really do help infuse so much flavor. I have like 3 or 4 of their sauces that I always keep in my fridge. I always have to have them. They're just that good. So yeah, you guys can find Primal Kitchen at your favorite retailers, or you can shop with code MOREPLEASE20 to save 20% off your order at primalkitchen.com. So with that being said, let's get cooking, let's throw down and get into these recipes, guys. All right, so first up we have a black bean and walnut burger. I took some walnuts, put them in my food processor, and processed them down till they were ground. Then I'm using some black beans. I also put them into my food processor. I just pulsed a few times until they look like this. Add that to a large mixing bowl. Then I'm gonna use the Primal Kitchen avocado oil to saute some onion. This just goes so well in the burger. Just saute that until it starts to brown. Add that to the bowl along with some breadcrumbs and this really yummy Primal Kitchen steak sauce. I love this sauce. It adds such a rich flavor to the patties. Add in some seasoning, and then I mix it really well. Shape that into a burger formation, and this recipe here makes 6. And I put them in the freezer for an hour to firm up. After that, fire up the grill, place those babies on, and I grilled these for about 10 minutes on each side. And then of course we got to go in with some toppings. So today I went with pickles, avocado, a little mustard, and then the cherry on top, this Primal Kitchen ketchup. Next on the menu, we have some sizzling Hawaiian tofu kebabs. So I just took a block of extra firm tofu, I pressed it out so that most of the water was removed. I cut it into cubes like this. Then I transferred those over to a shallow bowl, and I'm taking the Primal Kitchen Hawaiian barbecue sauce. This sauce is amazing. It's so good. It gives like the perfect summery type of vacation vibe in a flavor, if that even makes sense. But I poured some of that over the tofu along with a little salt and pepper, then brushed it in really well, and then I let that sit just on the counter and let it marinate for at least an hour. If you can go longer, even better, because it really allows the flavor to soak in. After that, I took some skewers and I placed the tofu on along with some assorted bell peppers, and I also have some red onion on there. I took some of the remnants from the bowl and I brushed that Hawaiian barbecue sauce on again. Then I put those on the grill, and you just grill them until they have that char that you like. You can grill them as much or as little as you want. And then once they come off, they're like this, super sizzly, so amazing and very easy to make. And this goes perfectly over rice. It makes for a well-rounded meal. Next up, I have the world's easiest grilled corn on the cob. So you just want to take some sheets of aluminum foil and place that corn on. I'm using the Primal Kitchen avocado oil. This is perfect. So I just drizzle on a little of that along with some salt, pepper, and paprika. Then I go ahead, roll it around for a second, then massage it all in so it's fully coated with the oil and the seasonings. Then I place on a small pat of vegan butter, roll the foil up at the top and around the sides. Then I place it on the grill and I grill for about 10 minutes. After that, I take it off the grill, I'll turn it, and you can see on the bottom it's nicely charred. You want to turn it so that the other side can get charred as well. I'll place it back on the grill for another 10 minutes and then that's pretty much it. Finish it off with whatever seasonings you like. Today I'm going with parsley and nutritional yeast, and it's just absolutely amazing. Then we have some BBQ pulled jackfruit, yay! Right here, I'm just placing my jackfruit into a large pan. I'm using the Primal Kitchen Hawaiian barbecue sauce again. This goes perfectly in this recipe. I pour some of that in along with a few other seasonings, and then I just mix really well and kind of work that barbecue mixture in. Then I pour in some water and I'll let this simmer for about 10 minutes and it gets super tender to the point where you can flake it and pull it apart with a fork. It comes apart really easily. After you pull it apart, you want to let it simmer for another 10 minutes until most of the liquid has evaporated. I also like to have it with an avocado slaw. So I took a ripe avocado, some coleslaw mix, fresh squeezed lemon juice, a little agave to balance the acidity, some salt and pepper, and just mix that together. Taking some soft corn tortillas, place that barbecue jackfruit right in. Top it with the avocado slaw, and that avocado slaw is so cool and crispy and it pairs perfectly with the barbecue jackfruit. You can also place them on little buns like this and make sliders. Either way you do it, so amazing. Which brings us to our final recipe, this herbed garden pasta salad. So I have here some rotini noodles, which I placed into a pot of water. I let that boil for about 15 minutes. And while the noodles were cooking, I went ahead and chopped up some fresh veggies. I have some celery. I have a half of a cucumber, which I diced up. Half of a red bell pepper. Some cherry tomatoes, half of a red onion. Then once the noodles were done, I put them into a strainer and rinse with cold water to get them to stop cooking and to cool them off. Dump everything into a large bowl along with some shredded carrot. Then I'm taking the Primal Kitchen vegan ranch. This is going to bring everything all together. Pour some of that in. Some red pepper flakes, a little salt, a little pepper, and some agave. Then mix everything together, and you want to refrigerate this for at least an hour just so all the flavors have a chance to settle in. Sprinkling on some parsley for a little more green. Then I'm going to top with this cashew milk mozzarella, and that is pretty much it for the pasta. And here is our finished spread. Oh my goodness, you guys, tell me this doesn't look absolutely finger-licking delicious. I know I would be very excited if I walked into a barbecue and I saw this out. This would definitely make my day. I have like a feast here in front of me, you guys. This will all get eaten, I promise. I'm gonna take a sample of everything and give you my honest review, but I've made these before and they're really good, so. It tastes so fresh and light. Pulled barbecue jackfruit tacos. Yo, no words. Tofu kebab. Just gonna take that end piece. Grilled corn. I've actually made this like 3 times this week already. I've been hooked on grilled corn lately. It's so delicious. And then my black bean burger, I love it on this pretzel bun. So good. Oh, that's fantastic. So guys, that's pretty much a wrap on my grilling cookout barbecue recipes. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thanks again to Primal Kitchen for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys on my next one. Peace.